What's up, everybody? Hello.
Welcome.
What's going on, guys? See how this is working here. What's up? Welcome. How's everyone doing today? TechVar, good to see you. Cool Osby, what's up? Frozen Cons, what's going on? Hello, hello. Alright, here we go. Hope you are ready. I hope that y'all are ready. Alright, let's do this thing. Y'all ready? Hey, Cheer, what's up? How you doing, Cheer? What's happening with you? What's up, TechVar? What you doing? What you up to, Tech? Tech, go ahead and ask me. We'll see if I can answer. I don't know if I have the right one, but I can try to answer at least. I can try to answer, but no promises I'll know the answer. What's your question, though? What is your question? Oh, nice, Frozen Con's nice. Hey, Blue Shadow, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Lloyd. Oh, Tech VAR, I don't know. To be honest with you, I can look real quick. Well, I don't have it hooked up right now, Tech, but I will be using it sometime soon. And when I look at it, I will tell you, Tech. How about that? I'm not sure. I don't know at this moment what mine is, to be honest, because I haven't turned it on in a good little bit. So, but when I do know, I'll tell you, Tech. I will let you know. But yeah, Lloyd, this is my, it's actually a TheraBand is what it is, but I'm using it as my headband. I'm using it as my headband right now, so. Okay. What is this? I think it's stuck. My tip jar's like stuck. It has a thing. Let me see if I can. There we go. It was stuck for some reason. Should be good now, though. Hey, FIFA. Exercise vid. That's right, Lloyd. What? Do you know about Metal Gear, don't you? The main character, Infinite Ammo. Yeah, the main character wears a headband. He wears a headband. So that's the reason why I'm wearing it. What up, FIFA? Okay. Okay, Tech, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna turn my Elgato down a little bit. For some reason, my Elgato was like super duper loud. Y'all let me know if that helps. If y'all can hear me okay over the game. So y'all just tell me. Okay. A gym instructor? Yeah. I'll take what I can. I am a physical therapist, so. Guess that doesn't hurt. You know. That's right. Like, what's that guy's name that was like in the 80s? He has like a really high voice. I use the Elgato Game Capture HD. Pros and cons. So not the 60. Tech, yeah, I saved my game on the disc itself. On the hard disk. On the hard drive. Yes, Tech, I do. I'll save it on the hard drive. Yes, I save my games on the hard drive. Hey, Amy. Lloyd, you love to get your back cracked. That's one of the few things I can do. But I want you to get more function out of it, too, to where you wouldn't have to come see me again. But I definitely popped backs in my day. Not past the normal range of motion, but within it. How? I just saved the game. Amy, you're a physical therapist? Any tips for fibro pain? Amy, really, what's been shown in the research that helps with fibromyalgia pain more than anything is having a constant schedule. I say a constant schedule, a normal schedule of 3 to 5 times a week of cardiovascular exercise with good posture. So, Amy, I don't know if you have anything available to you, like if you walk or run or anything like that, but really the best thing for fibromyalgia pain really has been shown as cardiovascular exercise, at least 30 minutes, 3 to 5 times a week. That could be biking, running, jogging, walking, anything like that that you can tolerate, Amy. So because if you get to the point, because fibromyalgia is painful and it makes you to where you don't want to move, and it makes the pain even worse. So what you need to do is make sure you, as much as it may suck at some points, work on getting in good posture and doing cardiovascular exercise that much, and it helps to get blood flow to those muscles that you're using with good posture, and you also use those to whenever you're doing your cardiovascular exercise more so than you even think, and it helps get blood flow to that area, and helps to get anything that's like toxins or anything like that, helps to get it out of the area to where it feels better. So, and it's just good mentally too. There's also another study that was shown not long ago that for those like people that were older that were still had high mental capability, rowing machine, yeah, either one that you would like to do, Amy. I would say for the neck, the rowing machine might be something, if you could tolerate it, something good because you're using those muscles for that good posture. So I would have, but either one, or if you want to split it up, do 15 minutes walking, 15 minutes rowing, something like that. Yeah, so if that makes sense. Yeah, no, Lloyd, I love it. I love my job. Hey, Cheer. So I hope that helps a little bit. Hey, 64 bits, how you doing? So either one, if you want to split up, or if you like more and more than the other, anything that you're okay with, Amy. But the thing is, you just have to make yourself, when the days that you don't want to do it, you got to make yourself do it, and you'll be thankful later. I promise. Hey, Frank, what's up? City today, yeah. You're welcome, Amy. Let me know if you have any other pointers or specific. There's some other things specifically I could do to help you with that, but I would say just start there and let me know how you're doing. Come back another time and let me know how that's going if you're able to maintain that. Good to have you here, Cheer. Did I miss anybody? I think that's it. All right, so here's what we're doing, guys. I think we're going to beat Peace Walker tonight, I think. So we'll see how that goes. And let me know if y'all can hear me over the game or if it's still really bad. Ugh. Frank, what's your bad news? What is it? I'll give you one bad news per stream. Goodness gracious. Well, hello. Boss will like the walks. Lower back pain? Well, it kind of just depends. Cheer, it really depends, because lower back pain can be caused from all kinds of different things. So, what happened? You got stung by a wasp? Oh, that sucks. That's happened to me before, Frank. It doesn't feel good, but you'll be all right. Bad news. A wasp sting. Sorry. Yeah, Cheer. It depends on kind of like what's going on in your history. It's not just lower back pain. I mean, overall, a good exercise program is good, but it kind of depends also on what your symptoms are, what makes it better, what makes it worse. Then I can tailor it to what you need. You're allergic to wasps? Well, I guess you're doing okay. I guess you took some Benadryl and you're doing just fine. Good job, Frank. We're proud of you. We're proud of you. All right, let's go to my R&D here. 64 bits. I don't understand what you're saying. I need English. English, please. Hey, Jonathan, what's up? So you like the snake? Of course, 64 bits. I like the snake. Yes. Yes, I do. Okay, so. There's 70,000. Alright, so let's see. What is this? Stop. I need to do this. I definitely need to get that done. It's already at level 3. Wow, okay, cool. Alright, strike marker. Need to do the law. I wrote the, so that's an S and an S. Not very accurate. Weak power. All the same though. I don't get why it says weak power. Yeah, I like the snake. Yes. Develop that. Golly. Oh man. All right, and let's see. How much do I have for that? Golly. Okay. Let's go. Jonathan, yeah, I actually played BioShock here not long ago. Earlier this year.
Snake, Peace Walker's being controlled from the control tower. It's to the northeast. Get going. We'll be there to back you up.
Sounds good. Back me up then. Let's see how this goes. I guess I already listened to that. Alright, so we're good there. We've caught up on that.
Stealth.
Stealth. Okay. You won't let me use that. That's fine. Whatever. Alright, here we go. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I do like BioShock. It's a good 1 and 2. I played 1 and 2. I've never played 3. Some people what's it called? BioShock Infinite or something like that.
The control tower that's controlling Peace Walker is located to the northeast. Go back east the way you came, then head north from there.
Oh, got him. Sweet. The other one's similar to, Jonathan, I think it is pretty similar. From what I understand. Okay, got him. Got it. I think it's for, I don't know because I don't have one, but I think it's similar. Alright, moving in. Roger that. Amy, after this, I'll be doing a lot more Metal Gear games, so... Assassin's Creed, I've played through 4. That's really the only one I've played, though, honestly. Go to sleep. Hips are shifted to the right. Oh, yeah? Wow. Hey. John, I think a lot of people do it, though. Alright, I'm trying to not kill as many people as I can. What's his name would be very proud of me. I can't remember his name. God, he'll come up. He'll show up though and be like, "Why'd you kill that person?" Like, cause he shot at me. You stamp your hips or shift to the right. Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to really know that. I really have to do a physical examination here to be really honest. It could be due to various factors.
Your objective lies beyond the gate.
Oh damn! Hello.
He's over here.
Where'd that guy go? Is he still down here? I don't know where he went. He went over there like a cow, I did. Got him. Ah, I missed. Okay, he's out. Thank you. Thank you for my rounds. Okay, he's out. Good. For the cup of tea, thank you. Yeah, to answer your question, Amy, what I'm playing after this is a lot more Metal Gear games. Alright, let's go. Oh. I was like, let's go. So I'll be doing Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes and then Metal Gear Solid 5. Jonathan, no, PS4. Playing on PS4, bro.
This terrain leaves you completely exposed. Can you make something to conceal yourself?
Got him. Okay, he's out. You love that one, Metal Gear Solid 4? That's the very last one, Amy. I'm doing chronological order. Do you know much about the chronological order of the game? Of the Metal Gear Solid series, Amy, or no?
RPGs. This could be trouble.
Here, I'm gonna answer your questions a little bit more about your back pain here. Sorry, I promise I'm not trying to ignore it. There's a shift to the right that you could have some kind of muscle imbalance there that's really causing it. Either your hips or your back. It could be coming from all kinds of different things. It could be coming from your hips, your back. It could be coming from something from your knees. It just really just kind of depends. About all kinds of stuff to really get to the root of the problem, to be honest. Ooh, that was close. Did you kill yourself? Hope you did. Yeah, I heard something about that. Frank. Pretty cool stuff. What? How would you describe your pain? Like a sharp pain, dull pain, and does it get better with certain movements? That definitely helps me out a little bit there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Ricky and Morty, I never heard of it, 64. Okay.
What's going on, Snake?
Forgot I didn't have my ration.
What's your situation? Snake!
Hope I don't have to start this whole thing over. That's gonna suck. Damn, I have to start the whole thing over? Wow, this sucks.
The control tower that's
Wow.
controlling Peace Walker is located to the northeast.
That sucks.
Go back east the way you came, then head north from there.
That blows. Wow. That really sucks. Got him. 'Cause I didn't have my ration attached. Jeez.
Over here!
God, I can't believe that. I had to start all the way over. Good lord. That is insane. Give me some rounds, bruh. Come on. Got him. Golly. Rick and Morty, I've never heard of that though, so I apologize. Hey Rusty, what's up, dude? How you doing, man?
Your objective lies beyond the gate.
Ow. Everything does? Yeah. Sorry, it doesn't affect me, boys. Man. There. Can't sit with your legs stretched. The pain goes away when I'm standing for a few minutes. My hips shift back to its normal position. Ooh, that might sounds like it might be to do with your hamstrings then, buddy. The headband's up. Hey, G Cones, what's up? Considering you're lying down. So it sounds like whenever, oh, that's, I bet that has to do with your hamstrings, bud, to be honest with you. Sounds like you need to stretch those hamstrings out pronto. Because I know I've had some low back pain because of my hamstrings being so tight. It makes your, because your hamstrings are connected to your pelvis, And if... Oh, shoot. Hello. And, nice, Gang. What kind did you get? Anyway, as I was saying, hey, dude. And it can make your pelvis rotate to where it puts it in a bad position, to where it's in excess flexion, which is a very bad position for your back. Cheer. And if does that prolonged, it can really mess your back up. Cheering the stretching machine. So I can here in a little while I can get you some things to show you how to stretch those in a good progressive way to help out. That definitely helps me out, you telling me that, Cheer, honestly. So thank you for that. Got him. Thank you. Got him, baby. He's down. Nice. What, do you mind me asking what your CPU is? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, honestly. Get to the chop. You mean to the coppa? To the coppa. Cheer, yeah, it helps with pain, but it isn't solve the problem. Where you going, bro? Where you going, bro? Okay, he's down. Hey, Franklin, what's up? He's down. Good. Ho! Mauricio Forte, thank you so much for the follow, or the sub, and thank you so much for subscribing to the Fudge 780 channel, my friend. Remember, you only get one life to live, baby. Live it to the max. Thank you so much for that sub, dude. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's do a supply marker.
They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a cardboard box as we speak.
Yeah, Mauricio, thank you for being here. How you doing, Mauricio? Sweet. Franklin. Okay, so how am I doing on rations? I've got 3. Can I do another one?
You're asking for the impossible. We need some time. Try again later. You'll have to wait a bit. Try again later.
How about now?
They've okayed your request for a cardboard box. It'll be sent out shortly.
Okay, let's go. Golden honey barbecue wings. That sounds good. Sassy. Hey, Sassy. I'm just running. You only live twice? Why is that?
Take the elevator, quick.
Oh, because you only get one life to live. Gotcha. I see why now. Come on. Not much, Sazzy. How you doing today? How are you doing today?
Watch out for the gunship.
Oh, God. Reload, come on.
You've got to take those guys down.
Oh, no.
Damn it. You better do something about that chopper.
Where is it? Or not. Skills War, you want to play with me? Hey, Skills.
Nice shot.
How you doing, Skills? Sorry, I'm just playing this by myself right now, but hello. Setting an exam and heading off to bed soon. Okay, understood.
The gate. These must be the last of them. Finish them off and head on through.
What do you play this on, Skills War? Get up. Damn it, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out of ammo. Please come. I'm out of ammo. Hey, Doc.
When heavens divide, I will see the choices within my hands. How can we ever protect and fight without a tiny soul? Let me shine like the sun through the doubts and fear. Do you feel
Go to sleep. Got him.
It's locked. You'll have to take out all enemies before you can go up. Take out those soldiers.
They're dead.
It's locked.
Thank you. Amy, I know it sounds like it's not, it won't, but I promise you, you should receive results. Amy, you should.
Snake!
Big boss, you made it. Too late, though. The false data's already in place.
False data.
Ah,
right.
Mauricio. Okay, cool.
Peace Walker is designed for deterrence, nothing more.
All right, Mauricio.
She is
64 bits,
incapable
whatever
of
you want to be. I don't
initiating
care.
A nuclear attack on her own. She will only awaken and attack when it's time to retaliate. Peace Walker is a weapon of peace, after all. First, we'll enter data for an imaginary Soviet nuclear strike on the U.S. homeland. After assessing the data as a threat, Peace Walker will automatically enter retaliation mode.
Cheer, did you
selecting the
really?
optimal
Sometimes you got
target
to.
from a predefined list. For this scenario, we have reverse engineered the false data so that she'll inevitably end up choosing the Caribbean Sea as her target.
You're really gonna do it, aren't you?
Know this. Peace Walker's retaliation will be the first and last of the Cold War. It is the only way we will ever come close to achieving true peace.
Yeah, Amy, if you're still there.
All that is left is to
Metal Gear
enter.
Solid 4 is actually the last game I'm going to play, but I will play it.
Stand down, big boss.
Dang, 276. Why so many? That's a lot.
You're late.
Professor.
Professor?
Yes, well, taking over the base took longer than expected. But I brought the technology. What? You provided the
Doc.
money and land. Welcome.
Welcome, Doc.
Never have accomplished
Sorry,
so
dude.
much in so little time.
Zadarnov, you backstabbing son of a...
Backstabbing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but were we not enemies all along? Do you really think my comrades were working for the company? Do you truly think we'd faithfully serve a pack of depraved capitalist dogs?
What are you going to do?
Launch a nuke. Target Cuba.
Have you lost your mind? What would you possibly gain?
We won't be the ones launching it. You, the Americans, will attack our ally, Cuba.
Professor.
What?
Think, Coldman, we're on an American base, eagerly endorsed and supplied by a pro-American regime. What's the international community to think? The world will burn with anti-American sentiment. Communism will spread across Latin America unchecked. Let the age of deterrence be undone by the deterrent itself.
Yeah, Doc.
Such
Aha!
is the Kremlin's plan.
You son of a bitch!
Frank, you meant Otacon? I like Otacon better than Huey.
Shoot him.
Yeah, cheer. Understood.
Professor Galvez.
I am Vladimir
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid
Zadornov.
5, Amy. Yeah, that's what they're talking
And
about.
Vladimir means ruler of peace. Now, do as you're told, boss.
Don't do it!
Remember
Vladimir
what they did to
Putin
you
is
at
the
their
ruler
base
of
on the
peace.
coast. For what Coldman's done, he deserves nothing less than death.
Cheer, that's not. I don't think that's really spoilers, though.
Boss, I'm sorry.
All right, Doc. Thanks.
I can't.
Truly a child of peace.
No! Wait!
Only fitting that retribution be delivered by a dead hand.
You missed on purpose.
Your part in this isn't done. I need you to enter the code. Doctor, the target is now Cuba. Please make the necessary modifications. And don't even think of resisting. I'll crush you, but only after I crush your beloved first.
No. Not that.
Cuba is now the retaliation target.
Very well.
Good. It is done. As for you, big boss, I've been watching you all along. You've performed beyond even my highest expectations. A true commandante.
What are you talking about?
Why do you think I summoned you to Costa Rica? Had you make contact with the Sandinistas? A true intelligence operative.
All right, see you,
never
Lloyd.
gets
Thanks for hanging
hands
out, buddy.
dirty. Need a revolution? Manipulate the locals into doing it for you.
You mean Amanda and the Sandinistas?
You've done well. You took a ragtag band of guerrillas, children, and shaped them into a full-fledged, formidable army. And now, you'll truly become our century's
Frank, no, he didn't. I
most
killed him.
complete human being.
Che Guevara?
None other. A hero who, gunned down by the CIA, becomes a legendary icon. The Sandinistas will rise up in revenge, overthrowing the pro-American regime and wresting Nicaragua from U.S. hands. And the nuclear strike on Cuba naturally will be the last straw.
Mammal pod data entry is complete.
Dead at age 39.
Frank, not funny.
Just like El Che. Ironic, isn't it? In the end, a legend is merely fiction. You'll die as the boss did, and become as did she, an eternal fraud.
It's not even true, Amy. I mean, it could. Amy, I know, right? It's like, really.
Freeze!
Dare point your gun at a comrade?
We will not be pawns of the KGB. We will win our own victory! Hasta la victoria siempre!
Amanda! We're home! Look! We're back in Nica! We did it, Amanda! I mean... Comandante! Boss, you hurt?
I'm fine.
Big boss.
Big boss!
Big boss!
Big boss! Big boss!
Big boss!
Big boss!
Big boss! Big boss!
Big boss! Big boss! Big boss! Big boss! Big boss! Big boss!
You're a regular Joan of Arc.
Nonsense. You're the hero here.
You saved my life. You're the heroes here.
I never figured you for a softie, Snake.
Thanks. It's good to see you.
Paz can stay with us until she's back on her feet.
And the professor.
We'll find him a nice, comfy cell. Coldman's lost a lot of blood. He may not make it.
Where's Amanda?
Back with her compas. She'll catch up later. How about you, Snake?
I'm not done yet.
The AI.
I have to finish this. That boss is a fake. I'm gonna bury it.
We'll save the champagne until you get back. May as well celebrate peace while it lasts.
That Vic boss.
I didn't bring her back to life because I was forced to. I wanted to know how she really felt. How it really ended.
The boss is dead.
No, she's alive.
Some truths are better left buried.
You don't mean that. Be honest. You want to know too, don't you? Whether what you saw and heard at the end was the truth. She'll tell us. I know she will.
It's impossible. There's no way she could.
Thank you
dumb.
for stopping them. And I'm sorry. I can't imagine how it hurt.
I'll live. I'm used to shock therapy.
You are? Well, it's very kind of you to say. Let's go meet her, shall we? Get in, boss.
Don't pick up a gun unless you know how to use it. Aiming a weapon alone doesn't make it a deterrent. You're the angel of peace. Leave the guns to us.
Big box, big balls, big balls, big balls.
That was our agreement, remember? The army's leaving Costa Rica now. The mission is complete. Paz?
Thank you.
What's that noise?
It's okay, Doc.
What'd he do?
I should have killed you when I had the chance.
Norhead's nightmare is about to begin.
What?
Peace Walker determines retaliation targets based on enemy nuclear strike data. That data can be sent to third parties as well.
We got big problems, Snake. Coldman's activated the nuclear launch switch.
What? And the target's Cuba.
Yeah, but that's not it. The son of a bitch has screwed us all over.
When Peace Walker was activated, it started transmitting the false data sent to NORAD. It's using a spread spectrum MLF signal. It can't be blacked out, even by EMP.
There's no way to tell the difference between false data and the real thing on a radar screen. NORAD will have no idea it's all a ruse generated by Peace Walker. They'll think it's a real Soviet attack. They'll pass on the data to the National Military Command Center.
And Washington will have to choose whether or not to retaliate.
This could get ugly. Unless we stop it, we're looking at a retaliatory chain reaction.
No. No need to panic. The nightmare will end soon enough.
Dun dun dun.
What do you mean?
Coldman's aim is for the bureaucrats in Washington to see the importance of a machine like Peace Walker. He's trying to prove that humans don't possess the will to launch nukes.
Everything will be fine. They'll never retaliate. They're only human.
Kaz, where's the president?
Last I heard, he was in the middle of SALT II negotiations in Vladivostok.
With the president gone, Nuclear Launch Authority passes to the next person in the chain of succession.
The vice president's gone too. So after him comes the speaker.
President, vice president. Not one among them has the courage to push the button. No one willing to enter history as the great destroyer. In the end, it's not their lives that people value most. It's their reputations.
The bureaucrats in Washington may not be able to retaliate. Peace Walker, on the other hand. She's loyal to the mission above all. And she's well aware that guaranteed retaliation is essential for nuclear deterrence to work.
Peace Walker is the perfect deterrent. Cuba would not have been my choice of targets. But you can't make peace without breaking a few eggs. Now that Peace Walker has the false data, retaliation is inevitable.
Are you insane? You think it'll end there? You're about to unleash all-out nuclear war.
Somebody find out what's going on at NORAD.
Mammal's got a connection to NORAD. We could monitor it with the right equipment.
I've got you covered. I've got NORAD on the line.
Sir, we're tracking unidentified targets. Current apogee 20 degrees.
Estimated time of re-entry is 2250 Zulu.
Have they contacted the president?
Coverall is not responding.
Warning system checks out. No corresponding natural signatures. Data is assessed as reliable.
Cut the data transmission. We can't say for sure Washington isn't going to retaliate.
The only one who knows the abort code is me. I die, no one can turn it off. Even if they do strike back, I'll already be dead. I can only pray that my theory, my peace, is proven right. Peace.
Go to DEFCON 3. Get Zach on the phone. This is Crystal Palace. Stand by for an emergency meeting.
They're at DEFCON 3. The false data and the nukes are both coming from the same source. We have to stop Peace Walker.
The only way is to destroy her. She's entered launch mode. Peace Walker's rendered her judgment. The target is Cuba.
Snake, don't let it launch the nuke.
Dun dun dun. All right. Let's show this Peace Walker who's boss. Big boss.
Calculating ballistic trajectory. Once that's finished, it's all over. Snake, you've got to destroy the platform.
To be continued in the next mission. This is a game that never ends. I gotta see. Let's see what R&D says for us. What they make? What they get made for us? Sweet. Okay. Sweet. Skip. Lungfish. Let's see here. Dang, how did my GMP go up that high? Bonum, bonum, bonum. Platypus. You really hate cliffhangers? Am I completely full or something? Rosters are at their limit, huh? Zombie, I know, but please, no, don't give me hints, tips, or spoilers, Zombie. Welcome to the stream, though, Zombie. Yeah, but let me play it. Let me figure this stuff out myself. Thank you. Let's see. Why are you saying sorry, Frank? I'm not talking to you, Frank. I'm talking to Zombie there. Okay. Yeah, no more. I don't want any of that. Let's see. Let me go to my R&D here. Dang, That one's not done yet, so I need to go do it. I need to do a couple of side missions. Let me go do a couple of side missions till that thing's done, then I'll continue. I think I've already got them all done. Okay. We'll do this one.
Let's get this mission started.
Let's see. When's the last time you played this game, Zombie Slayer?
Your current objective is to retrieve the researchers.
Got it.
I knew you could do it. Piece of cake, right?
Meow. That was fast. I got an S. Yeah. Okay. Do you speedrun this game or something? Do you speedrun this or something, Zombie? Alright, just a second. We'll do this one then. If you beat this in 2 hours, that's really fast.
Your current objective is to retrieve the researchers.
Nobody here. Up. Got it. Hey, Arnold. I'll be back. All right, Frank. I'll be back. All right, see how our score was. Got an S. Ba-ba-da-da-da. I'll take it. Dang, okay. See how much time I how much I have left to get the Let's look at R&D. See how much time I have left. It's almost done. Let me do one more side mission. We should be done. We should be good. We should be ready to fight it. Oops. Let's do one more side mission. Ho! Zombie Slayer, thank you so much for the sub, and thank you so much for subscribing to the Pudge 007 Agency channel, my friend. Remember, Zombie, you only get one life to live, baby. Live it to the max.
Welcome to the family, son.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's do item capture, I guess.
Let's get this mission started. Complete the mission and proceed to the Fulton recovery point so we can get you back alive and well. Good luck out there.
I have C4. Okay, we're good to go. Here we go.
Stay out of the enemy's sight as you recover those supplies, and don't get lost. Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
All right.
Okay, you're done with that area. Head for the goal.
Got it.
Mission complete.
Oh, yeah. Giggity, giggity, guys. Giggity, giggity, goo. Amy, it really does. You're going to see it a lot more in Metal Gear Solid 5 here in a little bit, too. You'll see. Alright, cool. The zombie, yeah, it kind of does, Amy. It really does. Yeah, we're doing 5 next. Ground Zeroes and then 5 Phantom Pain. Then after we beat that, we're doing Metal Gear. Not Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear 1. It's old. Came in the MSX. Metal Gear 1. Metal Gear 2. Then Metal Gear Solid 1. Metal Gear Solid 2. Then Metal Gear Solid 4. So we got a lot to do. Okay. Nanotechnology suit? Yeah. Lost rocked. So. Alright, so I got that to the 2. Okay, so we're good there. Sweet. Alright. We are good to go.
Snake, don't let it launch the nuke.
Okay. Okay, let me go ahead and do my mission prep so I don't forget to do it later.
Combat.
Amy is a streamer. Yes, she is. She is, and a good one at that. Dog, Metal Gear 1 came out in '87. Same year I was born. And Mega Man came out in '87. Same year I was born. So maybe there's a reason why I really like Mega Man and Metal Gear. But Metal Gear 1 came out in '87. Metal Gear 2, I think, came out in '90. And then Metal Gear Solid came out, I think, in '96 or '97. Have you not? Yeah. Yeah, for instance, saying '87 was the first one. The very first one, yeah. Golly. Here we go. Hey, Carlos, what's up? Amy, you're not kidding. Hey, the 90s were awesome. The 90s were awesome.
You've got to stop Peace Walker before she can launch her nuke.
Self-defense system online. One minute to firing rocket launcher. Firing rocket launcher. Firing rocket launcher. Switching to self-defense mode. Face me. Jump engage. Launching S-mines.
Damn.
Firing rocket launcher.
I'm out. Golly.
Firing drill missiles.
Hate those things.
Jump engaged.
Dude, get up, bro.
Firing rocket launcher. Firing rocket launcher.
They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a cardboard box as we speak.
Where is it?
Jump engaged.
Your ground 0 2. Alright, that's cool, cheer. Nice. Nice girl. Yeah, I love me some 90s, yo.
Jump engaged.
Hello.
Jump engaged. Initializing nuclear launch sequence. Launch envelope set. Opening missile hatch.
You've got to stop Peace Walker before she can launch her nuke.
Self-defense mode. Firing drill missiles. Face me. Jump engaged. EM pulse at maximum. Firing rocket launcher.
Can't shoot it like that.
They've okayed your request for a cardboard box. It'll be sent out shortly.
Lord. God. Move. Not good. Get up, son. What I didn't want. That dude. That's right. Don't spoil it. Yeah, don't spoil for everybody now. God. Hello. God. It's that pulse. I can't get rid of it. It's screw me up. Oh, do you, Amy? That's awesome. Hey, Adam. Golden Knight Lost Pain, thanks for the follow. I'm in the sub. Thanks so much for subscribing to the Fudge Level 7 H channel, my friend. Remember, we get one life to live, baby. Live it to the max. Thank you so much. God bless America. That's really getting annoying now. Mother of pearl. Man, I really need a chaff grenade right now. I need it really bad. No, I've already been done with this thing. God. Damn. Can't do anything about it. Okay. Cold Nah, I think it does. I need to fix something real quick. I need an EMP. I need a chaff grenade. I need a chaff grenade to stop that. So this will make sense. Let me return to Mother Base. Sorry, guys. Let me return to Mother Base. I need EMP. I need EMP because that is just driving me nuts. If I had a chaff grenade, that would stop that. Right there. So let's see if I can get one made. Yep, there it is right there. Chaff. Alright, I need to get that created first. God. Then we should be good. Alright, so let's do some missions. 2027. I hope it does too. Red color like burgundy, like run. Zombie, I bet it is. I bet it's really hard.
Bad news.
Shut up, Amy. I know, I'm sucking it up. Sorry. Oh, Amy, you out of here? Alright. Alright, bye, Amy, if you're leaving. I didn't realize you were leaving, but have a good rest. Thank you. See you. Thanks for stopping in.
Gather up all the boss's equipment, and hurry! We gotta get to him ASAP.
Good lord. Go down. PS6 or PS4? In the butt. Got it. Of course, I enjoy it. Thank you so much, Amy. Cheer, that's true. Sometimes you have to retreat in order to win. That's right. Gotta be smart about it. That's right. Is he doing squats? It's a cardboard box is what it is. It's a cardboard box. Sweet. It's a box full of love. That's right. Box of love. You had to pre-order it. You ever get tased? No, I never have. I don't ever want to either. Nor do I want to. That sounds terrible.
Hide until the elevator arrives. Don't let anyone detect you.
Alright, cool.
You did it. Keep it up.
We did that one pretty good. If you pre-order Metal Gear Solid for a mock you robbing a woman for ice cream. Nice, got an S. Pre-order 10 years in advance. Nice, Adam. That's awesome. Okay, what do we get? Hopefully we got our chaff grenade ready. Classic elevator, I know, right? GoldenEye. Chaff grenade, that's what I needed. Ooh, rank 2. Alright, now let's do it. Yeah, that was S rank. Nice. I got that S rank, son.
Snake, don't let it launch the nuke.
Does it have any briefing files? I didn't even do this last time.
Snake, you have to stop the launch. It's going to strike Cuba.
I know.
The situation's changed completely now that it has been upgraded.
I know.
I do not know if your old tactics will work, but the basic strategy remains the same. Try to anticipate what it's going to do before it does it. So you probably won't have as much time to stand around staring.
Wasn't counting on it. I'll manage somehow.
Thank you, zombie.
Snake, you have to stop Peace Walker from launching that nuke.
calm down. What do I need to do?
To tell you the truth, I don't really know. The mammal pod has probably enhanced both its thought patterns and mobility. The S-mines, rockets, flamethrowers, they're all the same, but I don't know what else to say. You'll just have to stay sharp and watch for how it behaves before each of the attacks.
I'll give it a shot. There's no time for anything else.
Sorry I can't be more helpful. You can do it, Snake.
Is that it? Okay. Okay, we're caught up. Okay. He looked like he was gonna cry at him. When did this happen? Oh! Damn it. I didn't grab the right stuff.
Go!
I didn't get the chaff grenade.
You've got to stop Peace Walker before she can launch her nuke.
I forgot. Alright, sounds good, zombie. 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 Zombie nation. Zombie. Zombie.
Snake, don't let...
I know. I forgot to grab the right stuff. Okay. Mission prep. Put the supply marker here. 'Cause I don't need the grenade. That's ain't cool. And chapter. Okay. I think we're good there. Now, let's put the ration here so it starts off with that. Any reason why I need that, but okay. Okay, I think we're good there. Alright, now let's go. Adam, he probably went down and went, "Aah!" That probably was something interesting, to say the least. Alright, let's try this again. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Let's do this.
You've got to stop Peace Walker before she can launch her nuke.
Golly, Snake, you take forever to move. Let's go, son.
1 minute to log. Self-defense system online.
Oh, God.
Firing rocket launcher. Firing rocket launcher. 30 seconds to
Lord.
We're running out of time. It's about to launch. Hurry!
Face me. Jump engage. Launching gas mines.
God.
Firing trail missiles.
Hurry. Missed. No. Leave me alone, flamethrower. I didn't do anything to you.
Firing trail missiles.
God.
They've okayed your request for a cardboard box. It'll be sent out shortly.
Thank you, GoldenEye.
Firing rocket launcher. Firing rocket launcher.
What the hell is this mess? A grenade? I don't want a grenade. Are you kidding me? Bring it. Where's she at?
Jump engaged.
Hello.
Jump engaged. Initializing nuclear launch sequence. Launch window accepted. Opening missile hatch.
You've got to stop Peace Walker before she can launch her nuke.
Switching to self-defense mode. Firing rocket launcher.
Maybe it says it. That's right. Maybe so.
They've okayed the request for support.
Bring it, Peace Walker.
As we speak.
Jump engaged. Firing tail missiles.
Why are you giving me grenades? Good lord.
Firing rocket launcher.
Good lord, have mercy. Come on now.
Jump engaged.
Hello.
Launching S-mines.
God.
Freeze.
Ah, and it missed. What's that thing doing? What are you doing? It just goes back and forth. Welcome back, zombie.
Jump engaged. Initializing nuclear launch sequence. Launch
They've
window
okayed your
set.
request for a cardboard
God, I hope
box.
so, because I have no ammo.
Sent out shortly. She's going back into nuclear launch
I
mode.
know.
Stop her,
I'm
Snake.
trying.
1 minute to launch.
It takes a lot.
Firing rocket launcher. Firing rocket launcher.
The bazooka bubblegum. Hey, Vampirus.
Switching to self-defense mode. Jump engaged.
Nice. This thing can eat up some rockets now, I'm telling you.
Jump engaged.
Oh God. Hello.
Jump engaged. Initializing.
Stab nuke with the knife. That's right. Why didn't I think of that?
1 minute to launch.
You've got to stop Peace Walker before she can launch
rocket launcher. Switching to self-defense mode.
God, I'm out.
Rocket launcher.
They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a cardboard box as we speak.
Ooh, that was close. Bring it. How's it going, Van? Hi, Rock. Which one's next? Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. And then Phantom Pain. Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. They go together. God, what the? There, finally.
Firing drill missiles.
Haha. Skank. Your computer's glitching up, I'm sorry. Oh, I missed. Oh god. Dang it, I missed again. Okay, I was about to say, did I miss again? Oh, there you are. Hey! Which games will you play after the Phantom Pain? Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, then Metal Gear Solid 4. I'm doing chronological order. Jose. Get up, son. What? That's bullcrap. Hello.
Okay, now's your chance.
Hurry. God. Send it out now.
Firing drill missiles.
Jeez. MGR? I don't. What do you mean MGR? No. Rising? No, I'm not doing that one. God. And I ran out.
Firing drill missiles.
I'm out. I know, I'm right there, dude. God. Right, zombie. What I'm trying to do, bro. God.
Launching S-mines.
God bless America. This is so dumb. can't do anything. I can't hit him.
Flamethrower engaged.
God! That's annoying as heck. Now I can't do anything. I'm stuck.
Jump engaged.
They've okayed the request from the port. They're sending out a cardboard box as we speak.
Firing drill missiles.
Alright, see ya, Adam. Wait for that thing to go off, because I can't shoot it, because I don't have a gun. I have all rocket launchers.
Jump engaged. Freeze. Flamethrower engaged.
No. Move. Dude, get out of the way, Snake. Get up. Get up. The hell?
Launching S-mines. 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 Launching S-mines.
Thank you, Vamp.
Launching S-mines. Launching S-mines. Launching S-mines. Jump engaged. Firing drill missiles.
Dang. I hate
Launching
them.
S-mines.
God.
Firing drill missiles. Launching S-mines.
Seriously, bro. Seriously, bro. That's bullcrap and a half.
Freeze.
I have 4 of these left.
Face me. Jump engaged.
They've okayed your request for a cardboard box. It'll be sent out shortly.
How about now?
Jump engaged. Initializing nuclear launch sequence. Launch window set. 1 minute to launch.
It's going back into nuclear launch mode. Stop her, Snake.
Firing rocket launcher.
God, this is good.
Switching to self-defense mode. Jump
Hey, what's up, Charlie? How you doing, Charlie? Wow, how do you miss? Yeah, zombie, I know. I remember it sucking too. How did that miss?
Firing drill missiles.
do you miss, Snake? Come on.
Jump engaged. Initializing nuclear launch sequence. Launch envelope set. 1 minute to firing rocket launcher.
You've got to stop Peace Walker before she can launch her nuke. They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a cardboard box as we speak.
You better hurry. And why do you give me a ration for? I mean, come on, really?
Firing rocket launcher. 30 seconds to launch.
We're running out of time.
I know.
It's about to launch. Hurry!
Ignition.
It's gonna launch. Do something.
Jump engaged. Firing rocket launcher.
There we go. You never have Vamp? Come on, reload, Snake. Let's go.
They've okayed your request for a cardboard box. It'll be sent out shortly.
Oh, really?
Launching S-mines.
Good God. Well, there goes one.
Freeze. Jump engaged. Firing drill missiles.
I know, Zombie. I barely did. I know it, dude.
Engaged. Firing rocket launcher.
All right, one more to go, baby.
Jump engaged.
And he missed again.
Firing drill missiles.
Nice. Out again.
Freeze.
They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a cardboard box as we speak.
Yes, they were free.
Launching S-mines.
Now, this is my last shot. That was close. Well, we got this. I know, Zombie. We got this, bro. We got this.
Jump engaged. EM pulse active.
Oh, God. Now I gotta wait for it. God, of course it would do the impulse now. So I better not waste my ammo or I'm screwed. I can't shoot it.
Jump engaged.
Hurry up and get rid of your pulse thing, dude. It's really ticking me off.
Firing rocket launcher.
Hurry up, let's go. Let's try Frank Dangwalker. Can't do anything right now. Yeah, I know, at the worst time ever, that's when it does that. It's like, really? Got him. Alright, Tainer E. Turn your EMP off, please. Thank you. It's still on. Okay, now it's off. God! There we go, baby. Hey. Darth Khan, I know. Well, Darth Khan, I brought some, I had some chaff grenades that helped, but I ran out. But it is what it is. We beat it anyway, Darth Khan, so it's all good.
How's NORAD?
Not good.
Hey, what's going to El Nets or El Neats?
The SP satellite status is green. Still assessing as reliable.
Chairman of the Joint Chiefs, a representative of the Secretary
That's right, here. I saved the world.
arrived at NMCC.
You've only damaged the drive system. The data uplink's still intact.
We've got 1,500 Soviet ICBMs crossing the North Pole. Target region is confirmed as the west coast of the United States.
Go to DEFCON 2. Prepare to launch ICBMs.
How do I make it stop?
Peace Walker is a fully autonomous system. Unlike the other machines you fought, its command authorities are all located inside its cerebrum, the mammal pod.
Thank you, Darth Khan. How's it going, Darth?
Mammal pod. I don't have the abort code either. Coldman was the only one.
Snake, destroy the AI inside the mammal pod.
The inner barrier protecting the mammal pod is designed to be as strong as a bomb shelter.
What's it gonna take to get through?
I guess an atomic bomb will do it.
You trying to be funny?
No, I'm telling you, that armor was designed to withstand a nuclear war.
We can't get through to the president. The decision is on us.
You can't be serious. There's no way I'm gonna wipe out the human race.
This is the president's call. There's no time for that. We need a decision now.
Huey, call NORAD. We have to tell them the nukes aren't real.
I'll give it a shot.
Forget the order of succession.
That
We're
dude,
all
oh my
going to hell.
gosh.
Let's take those
Yeah,
bastards.
Peace Walker's not done yet.
We have 12 minutes to impact, sir.
May God have mercy on our souls.
Jesus. Coldman guessed wrong. They're gonna go through with it.
The platform sustained a lot of external damage. All we need is some pressure.
Pressure?
Sink it in the lake. With that much water pressure, even the tiniest crack should be enough to flood the innards. The AI pod is a mass of highly sensitive electronics. Short the contacts and the signal will stop.
How much does that thing weigh?
500 tons.
Darth Khan, very intense. I was like, oh!
Get NORAD.
Yeah, Darth Khan, very much so.
Incoming MIRV warheads have
Very
separated.
much so, Darth.
Estimated time to impact now, 11 minutes.
Sir, we've got a call.
The president?
No, sir.
Then who?
He,
Spit it out!
he claims to be Big Boss. Big Boss? Patch him through.
Mr. Chairman, I'll get straight to the point. Cancel the retaliatory strike now.
What?
The radar blips you're seeing are all fakes. No one's launched any nukes.
How do you know?
The launch data is fake, part of an experiment that leaked. You weren't supposed to receive it. Your radar is showing missiles that don't exist.
If you're lying, then we've got 10 minutes till we're toast. We have to retaliate or more Americans die.
The experiment was planned and executed by the CIA station chief in Central America.
Then put him on!
He's dead. I can give you his name, though.
We need more than the authentication code you gave the switchboard. We need proof you're actually Big Boss. Do you have any?
All right. If you know the name Big Boss, then maybe you were there at the ceremony when I received the title from President Johnson.
Indeed I was.
We don't have time for this bullshit!
Hold it! Let's hear him out. You were saying?
At the ceremony, the DCI tried to shake my hand. I refused. What happened in that room is classified, top secret. Only a handful of people would know.
He's making it up! Don't listen to it!
Wait! Why did you refuse to shake his hand?
Because I knew where my loyalty belonged.
Everybody, listen to me. Those Soviet missiles are fakes.
What? You're actually going to believe him?
He's right.
Well, now maybe.
This is some sort of commie trick.
No, it's the real big boss. Trust me.
How can you know for sure?
Because I was the Army Chief of Staff back then, and I was standing right next to the DCI when it happened. I saw everything.
V4, what's going on, V4?
We'll stand down the alert.
Thank you.
When we meet again, I hope you'll shake my hand. Oh! What are you doing?
Sorry, Chairman, but we are not standing down.
Damn it! Those worthless sacks of...
Wait.
Jack. Jack. Oh, it's opening. She's calling to you.
Destroy the mammal pod and the data will stop flowing.
Please, stop her.
I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time. Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Boss.
I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today, just so we could face each other in battle. A soldier's skills are not used to hurt friends. So then, what is an enemy? Is there such thing as an absolute timeless enemy? There is no such
Magical butterflies, I know.
And the reason is that our enemies are human beings like us. They can only
I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just taking stuff randomly.
The world must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose. And with the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end. Just as I once created the Compass. They are my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family. The great brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Is my life. Kill me now. Do it. There is nothing left inside.
I'm trying.
Shall we walk through the raining plain of Spain? I may no longer be able to bear children.
Peace Day. Yeah, that's not right. Pi is 3.14, so if you know what pi is, you know that's wrong. Oh, does she? I can't remember. Scissor 61, does she? Jack Pliskin. That's right. I actually watched Escape from New York the other day. I've never watched it before, but I've watched it yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Just to see what it was like. It was interesting. It's about 3. Pi is about 3. What? What? Yeah, I know, Zombie. I see that now. Take them all.
Valid data regions. 0.
Exit all done.
It stopped.
It stopped.
The data uplinks bypassing
It's the AI pod. V4, I was taking all the memory boards out.
Put down the gun! Come to your senses, man! The fate of the world, the fate of the Earth is at stake here!
Why? I don't understand. Answer me! Tell me why! Answer me!
Authority rests with me now. I'm ordering a retaliation.
No, don't! It's the end of us all!
Who gives a damn? I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
right.
sit here and die like a dog!
If the Russians are gonna kill my family, destroy my country, I'm taking them with me.
You see now, Chairman. Deterrence is just a fool's dream. Why? Why won't it stop?
Sometimes the body continues to live even after the brain is damaged. The boss AI isn't doing this. I think it's something rather more primitive.
Reptile has taken up Mammal's dying wish.
You gotta take the reptile pod.
Stop it. Don't just sit there. Stop it!
Zombie Slayer. Thanks, zombie. That took me 32 minutes. God. Next. A report from R&D team. I mean, go to the base and I'll come back. So funny. Power unit for Zeke. Leg parts. Okay, cool. All right. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Snake, you have to stop that data from being sent.
Okay. Anything in the briefing files here? Nope. Nope. Okay. Jose, he lasted 45 minutes. He lasted longer than me. Okay. Okay. Are you at work right now, Froze? Are you at work right now? Ba ba da da da.
Snake, you have to stop that data from being sent.
Hey, what's up, Saga? Shit's almost over. Nice. Come on. Oh, thank you, Saga. I appreciate it. Come on. Oh, Sagan, you found it? Nice. Good lord. Come on. All right, there we go. Ah, Froze, I got you. That dude, you love that scarf, huh?
85 seconds. 180 seconds.
The rage, come on.
175 seconds. 170 seconds. 165 seconds. 160 seconds. 155 seconds. 150 seconds. 109 seconds.
Wow. Okay then. Whew. So crazy, dude.
That voice. What?
What's going on?
That song.
Boss, is that you?
How in the...
A ghost in machine? She's drowning herself to stop the transmission.
Look!
It's functional compensation. When the human brain is damaged, sometimes it recovers over time. Other parts of the brain take over the functions of the damaged parts.
Yeah, that's called neuroplasticity.
Mammal and reptile were patterned after different parts of the human brain. When those parts were assembled together into one, they must have become capable of functional compensation.
Her memories remained with her. Is this her answer? This song.
It's clearly not thinking rationally. It's not using its head.
Using its heart.
Its heart.
This is the fate she chose for herself.
Are you froze? What do you mean? What's going on? We'll all go through it.
Do you hear it, Snake? Do you hear the boss's song?
You saw it, didn't you? When you went to space, that there's beauty outside of battle. At last, I understand. In the end,
we all go through neuroplasticity, though.
who put down your gun.
Yeah, Frank kind of World War III machine. I
and
know.
chose instead to sing. They can all hear you. I know they can. And your will shall surely live on. That's what you wanted. So much that you gave up everything you had. But you couldn't achieve it.
Born with CP.
Isn't that right?
I feel you,
And
froze.
still, all you can do is sing. There's no peace to be found anywhere.
Have you ever seen a chiropractor? And I'm a physical therapist, Froze. You ever ever worked with or been with a PT, a physical therapist before, Froze?
Hoping for the illusion we call peace.
So yeah, you definitely go through neuroplasticity a lot for sure. I tried that, dude. I hacked its brain. That's what it was. That's what I did. That's good, Froze. Yeah, I know there's different levels of it. That's for sure. Dang it, sorry. You got shot straight to the skull. Sorry, bud. So we beat it, but there's like other stuff that you can do, I think, afterwards. Nice, Jonathan. That'll be fun. Good, 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 good. Have fun with that. Sorry, Saga. Sorry, bud. How you liking it so far, Jonathan? Is there anything at the end of this? I bet there is. Sing a bit, yeah. Froze, you're the same age as me, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird song. Yeah, CP, that's the other thing. I know it's a congenital thing that you're born with. You're eventually kind of born with a sort of a stroke that happens. So, and I've worked with people that have CP before. So, yeah, you definitely need to be cognizant of that. And do you have to deal with spasticity much with your movements? Froze or not? Do you deal with spasticity much? Because yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that if you don't understand about upper motor neuron injuries, you can really not really help someone if you don't understand how that works. If you get what I'm saying, Froze. Yeah, but it's just like any profession. It can be chiropractors, physical therapists, physicians, anything like that. You got good ones and those that aren't so good. So, unfortunately. What you said you were seeing it for a neuromuscular skeletal condition. Which thing specifically for you? Saga, yeah. I haven't. I know what happens on BioShock Infinite, but I've never played it. Zombie, I already know it. I don't have to read it. Kazuhira. Yeah, Zombie. I've played this. I've read it before. I'm not worried about it. I understand the chronology and all that. This is my first rodeo, Zombie. Not my first rodeo, bro. I played all of these. I hear you, Saga. Gosh, am I playing? I'm doing the Metal Gear Saga series right now. Jesus Christ, 8, what the hell, fudge? 8 difficult, easy, normal, hard, very hard, extreme, European extreme. Jesus Christ, yeah, fudge. There is one part that you hear, Frank. She talks in one part where it's like doing a flashback. All right, Froze, that's good. TDSA, you did. You missed the ending, but we're gonna do Ground Zeroes here in a second. That's right. Here's the games I'm playing. So we finished Peace Walker, so we're doing Ground Zeroes next. And then the Phantom Pain, and then Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 4. We're doing the entire Metal Gear Saga in chronological order, Vampires. So we're doing Ground Zeroes next, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, then Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain. I just don't want to miss anything, because there's usually something at the end. But I think there's something else here I can do. Zombie, that's cool. Meds guy, I do plan on doing Dark Souls at some point. I do want to do Dark Souls at some point, just to so y'all can just freaking watch me suffer. So y'all can watch me suffer. Yeah, TDSA, it was short. I mean, so once we beat it, we'll go straight into the Phantom Pain. So yeah. Yeah, Jose, no, I don't have Rising. I'm not doing Metal Gear Rising. I'm not playing it. GoldenEye, yeah, I know there is. I know there is. I'm trying to remember what's at the end. I don't remember if I need to wait or not, but it's almost to the end probably here anyway, so we'll just wait here for a second. Yeah, just sit back and chill. Saga, have you not? It's so good. Saga is such a great series. The webpage. Yasuo Watanabe. Hiroki Yokiyama, Chihu Nagata, Shashi Ori, Takiaka Tanaka, Tomiko Miyamoto, Nami Izuki. Isakawa, Yuki, Sugawara, Izami, Ashiro, Nana Lovisa, Kepe Tikana, David Gavilan, Mai Tahira, Akari Uchida. Assassin's Creed 2 staff. Why in the heck are they putting Assassin's Creed 2 in here? What is going on? Why is Assassin's Creed 2 staff on this? This is insane. R-Code, I know it's not. What's up, R-Code? I know it's not. I know there's some more things to do. What up, R-Code? 0 times 00001. What's up? In Paris, I don't know. Jonathan, it's I love the Uncharted series is amazing. I love Uncharted. I love me some Uncharted. Yeah, I never played the original Tomb Raiders, but I played the remakes. The remakes. I played those, and I like those a lot. Yeah, but Metal Gear's so good. Okay, see what happens. Or I waited for no reason. See, listen, wait.
Snake, you still here?
Yes.
Come on. Let's go back.
I'm not going back.
Huh?
I'm done.
Snake, you don't mean...
I'm done looking for the truth.
What are you saying, Snake?
I was wrong.
Come on, boss. Everybody's waiting for you.
She betrayed me, Kaz.
She what?
In the end, she put down her gun.
Thanks, R-Code.
And when she did, she rejected her entire life up to that point, including me.
What do you mean?
In giving up her life, she abandoned everything she was as a soldier.
And you consider that betrayal?
I won't make the same choice as her. My future is going to be different.
Then?
Yeah, that's right. From now on, call me Big Boss.
Dun dun dun. Call me Big Boss. I've got a tuxedo. Oh, you did, R-Code? Nice. Have you ever been to New Jersey? No, I have not.
Got a sec, Snake?
No.
What's up?
It's about Paz. You know she doesn't have any family. She got a scholarship thanks to Zadornov and was living at the dorms, but he was KGB. All signs are her scholarship came from the KGB too. Even if they let him go, she's not going to be seeing any more money.
It wouldn't have been much anyway.
So, I was wondering, what about letting her stay here for a while?
What does she think?
She says she wants to help out. It would only be temporary. She's still in shock. Right now, no one understands her better than we do.
Okay, but Kaz, don't take your eyes off her.
What do you mean?
It won't be easy getting used to this kind of life.
I know, Snake. I'm not trying to turn her into one of us. You should talk to her yourself later.
Okay.
And, Dr. Strangelove wants to come too.
What?
Strangelove?
Well, she's out of a job now, and she'd have a problem returning to England. You can talk to her about it. Anyway, you don't need me to tell you how good she'd be for R&D.
Let's drive in Paris. Okay, we still got a few things to do here. Big Boss. Tez, I don't think it does. I think I don't think it does 4K. Okay, pause joined, Strangelove joined, good. That's a doorknob. Okay. Ah! Arco, thanks for the 7. Thanks for subscribing to the Pudge 007 Agency channel, my friend. Remember, you don't get one life to live, baby. Live it to the max.
Welcome to the family, son.
Thank you. Tez, I don't think it does. Scare me to death. Okay, let's put them. Pause needs to go in for intel. Okay, Strangelove, you're going to go to R&D. You're going to the kitchen so we can eat. You suck at everything. So do you. Okay. That was like 5 minutes ago. Sorry, our code. It just went through. My bad. It just went through. What do you want me to say? Okay. Arco, that's what I'm trying to do. So please stop harassing me, Arcode. I don't want any hints, tips, spoilers. Tell me how to play the game, so just stop, okay? Stop right now before I get upset. Before I get upset, don't just stop. Arcode. Okay, so we got some stuff that opened up for us. Date with pause. That'll be interesting. Okay. Let me go back and look and see what parts I need for Metal Gear Zeke. I need some different things. Let's see. Alright, so... Yes, boss. Shut up, Jonathan. Alright, I need one more walking part. Okay. And 4 more head parts. Yeah. So I need 4 more head parts. And 1 more walking part. It's not a spoiler R code, but it's called backseat gaming. You're telling me what to do, and that's a no-no here. You just don't do it here. Sorry. I like to make my own decisions. It is backseat gaming, though. R code. That is exactly what that is. Alright, so all the main missions are done. But now we've got these. Vault recovery.
Let's get this mission started. Complete the mission and proceed to the Fulton recovery point so we can get you back alive and well. Good luck out there.
Okay. Let's get my sneak suit. Stealth.
As you're probably aware, this is a Fulton recovery mission.
Yeah.
Be careful you don't shoot and kill any prisoners by accident, and don't forget to take the recovery kit with you. I'd suggest arming yourself with a tranquilizer gun just to be safe, so you don't kill any prisoners.
Okay. Alright, so we got a lot of extra stuff here now. Wow. Okay, we got a lot of extra stuff to do. We'll look at that in a minute, but let's go ahead and do this mission. A lot of extra stuff to listen to really understand the saga.
Your current objective is to retrieve the prisoners.
Okay, so those are done. There's only one hostage. There we go. Nice. Okay, no prisoners here. Keep going. Here we go. Let's do this, guys. Let's find this prisoner. Got him. Do not know how you didn't see me there. Alright, nothing there. I can't believe he didn't see me. I was right there next to him, too. I was right there. Pretty sure it's not up here, but let me check. No, we got a file, though. We'll take that. We'll take that. I mean, I walked right by that guy, R-Code. You see that? I don't know how he did see me. I was right there next to the guy. Like, okay.
Got him!
The enemy's here!
What? Where'd he see me at? Oh.
We found the enemy. Send back up.
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements now.
Oh well. I didn't that time though.
Watch it. There might be bombs planted next to those prisoners.
Oh well. It wasn't that guy, it was someone else. Hey, Coca, what's up, dude? Question is, where is the prisoner? In here? Hmm. Ah, there he is. You can't crawl and get him, so I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do there, but oh well. I'm just glad we got it done.
Head for the recovery zone. We'll pick you
Oh,
up there.
there it is. Sorry, Colka. I don't know what to tell you.
Folks back at Mother Base will be thrilled.
I don't know what to tell you, sir. They'll be thrilled. Hey, Dalton, what's up, dude?
Welcome.
Welcome, everybody. Ba-ba. Yeah, that wasn't very good. I still got a B, somehow. Well, Coco, I don't know what to tell you, bud. I'm sorry.
Snake,
sorry, Frank.
We fitted Zeke with its own AI pod. We were having trouble adjusting the AI, but Dr. Strangelove was able to get it up and running.
Strangelove?
Why the surprise, Snake?
Whoa, we're an army without borders. We need a deterrent against foreign intervention. That's what Zeke is for.
Hey, Bada Boom. How you doing? Bada Boom.
I'm not against deterrence itself. The problem is when a nation comes to rely on it. All that does is force a burden on its people. The same people that constitute the nation itself. The existence of nations is detrimental to man. That's why I, one without a nation, see potential in MSF. But power is required for you to distance yourself from nations. I will do whatever I can to assist with that.
Glad to hear it.
And I merely lent Huey a helping hand.
Dalton, I'm beating like the main thing, but there's more stuff to it, so I'm getting more into it. This is stuff that I've actually never done before, actually. Okay. Mm-hmm. Jonathan, I can't remember what that's from. Yeah, storage. Daggum. Okay. So the chrysalis, the pupa. Wow. I had to fight those things again. Dang it. Alright, see ya, zombie. You too, man.
Come back any time.
Dalton, yes, you did. You did. You missed it. You missed it. You missed it, bro. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick break, actually, guys, and then we're going to do some more. We're gonna do some more Peace Walker stuff. We'll listen to some stuff. Let's see. Pretty sure all those are done. What to fight some more of those? We're gonna do some side ops. Doc.
Let's get this mission started.
Are acceptable. Yeah, we're still doing some stuff though to get the true ending of this game. Let's see, mission prep. Yeah, that's what I want to do. All right. I will be back in just a second. I'll give y'all a better face to look at. How about that? All right, I'll be back in just a second, guys. Don't go anywhere. Thanks for the support. I'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, I'm back, guys. Let's do that. Let's listen to these tapes.
By the way, Kaz, who do you think's our queen bee?
Good question. I was thinking maybe Paz.
I was thinking Strangelove.
Well, I can see that. Or maybe Cecile.
On second thought, I might go with Amanda.
How about this, Snake? We'll have an army of queen bees.
Sure. Why not?
That's funny. Yeah, what is our code? Prey game. What is that game about? I don't know much about it. What is Prey about?
You know, Snake, you're right. As long as we're soldiers without borders, we're going to be a target. We need our own deterrent.
Yeah, we're going to be stepping into a lot of different conflicts as we roam the world, each one unique, and with its own set of geography, ideologies, and politics. If we're going to intervene in those kinds of situations, we need the threat of a Metal Gear.
Unless we want to end up like Che Guevara did in Bolivia.
Well said. Our army without borders
That's
doesn't
right,
have
Doc.
land to call home. We're nomads, wanderers. What we need now is a sheepdog to guard our flock.
Right.
Maybe it's not the way the boss would have gone about it, but there are places in this world that need us, and soldiers that need MSF. And as long as we're needed, we'll keep on moving. Ours is a journey that never ends. We're the real Peace Walkers.
That's what makes you sleep better at night, Snake. Oh, is it Coca? Nice.
Can
Coca,
you
maybe
believe
at some
the
point,
CIA
yeah.
and KGB were actually in cahoots?
Never thought I'd see that at the station chief level. But I'd heard stories of operatives in the field being on friendly terms.
Seriously?
Most espionage takes place in political hotspots, as you'd expect. But there aren't that many of those kinds of places, especially in a small country. Hang around long enough, and you're bound to run into fellow spies. Like it or not. You start saying hello, and soon enough you're eating dinner together.
Strange bedfellows, huh?
Well, I don't know about that. At any rate, this kind of fiasco is what happens when spies get too familiar. Hard to believe, but some people will betray anyone and anything if it suits their interests.
The strength of human is in its appeal to human emotions, but its weakness is in its susceptibility to those same emotions. That's why the tide in the intelligence world is shifting towards SIGINT, a network of cold digital data where feelings are irrelevant.
SIGINT. Arco, what games do you like to play? Have you played all the Metal Gear games or not?
Snake, you got a sec?
What's up?
Prime Minister Gary of Grenada is asking the UN to set up an agency to study the UFO problem.
Grenada? That island in the Caribbean?
He gave the press a bunch of photos. Says they prove the existence
Doc,
of UFOs.
that'd be funny.
One of them caught my eye.
That's the...
Yep. The weapon Huey called the Chrysalis.
Cuz... this is the photo I gave to Chico. He said something about selling it off as a photo of a UFO.
Looks like it found its way into the pages of a magazine.
But why would the Prime Minister of a country believe tabloid trash like that?
There's been reports all over the Americas of abductions and cattle mutilations lately.
You think that's true?
I think the CIA might be involved.
If they are, then Gary could be.
I know. If he digs too deep, he's gonna get himself into trouble.
But Grenada's right next door to Cuba.
I guess that would make it tough for the CIA to intervene, in a sense.
Upsetting the domestic balance of power could cause it to go red all of a sudden.
True. Well, in any case, it's not like we can do anything about it. Just wanted to let you know.
Gotcha. I'll be careful not to let any more photos leak.
Dang it, Chico.
Hey, Snake, I've been thinking. Maybe Che couldn't find a place for himself outside the battlefield either.
How so?
He led the Cuban Revolution to victory. That's quite an accomplishment. He could have called it quits there and nobody would have blamed him. But he left behind a loving family and a cabinet post to plunge back into the struggle.
Nice. So you still like, you haven't played this one then,
in
Arcode?
Bolivia, where he met his end.
You were overthinking things. Che went back to the battlefield because he was needed there. Read his farewell letter, then you'll understand.
Some say he was too idealistic to fit in with the government.
Coca, that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion.
Maybe so.
Dead
but
Space
I still
is good.
can't help thinking the reason you look up to Che is because you see something of yourself in him. You left your country behind and plunged
Arcode, I've
into
heard
battle.
of that. Never played
you
it.
wander from one battlefield to another, going wherever you're needed.
Che was a revolutionary as well as a warrior. He took up arms to fight for his beliefs.
I don't do what I do for any ideology. I'm a warrior. Nothing more. Nothing less.
Okay, boss. You're right. Just wanted to see how we stacked up against
Yeah,
a
it's a
real
good game.
hero.
It is good.
March 10th, 1945. 381,300 cluster bombs were dropped on Tokyo. Japanese houses at the time were almost all made of wood. In that single
The
day,
QR code, nice.
a third of Tokyo burned to the ground. My mom lost her family and home in that raid. She had to move to Yokosuka and live with her cousin. The B-29s kept on coming, razing other major cities throughout Japan without mercy.
Cool.
Then,
It depends on which
in
Resident
August,
Evil, though.
They dropped
Resident
atomic
Evil 5
bombs
has a
on
lot of
Hiroshima
action
and
in it.
Nagasaki, and Japan surrendered
Our code,
to the
yeah, a
United
lot of people
States
like
at
this
last.
one.
After that, Yokosuka was flooded with American soldiers come to occupy the country. My mother was still in her mid-teens, and she learned from her cousin how to survive in that town, by servicing the troops. That's how she met my father, and how I was born. My father was an officer serving with the government section of Allied GHQ under General Whitney. Whitney was known as MacArthur's shadow, and my father rode his coattails to a pretty high rank.
Hey,
While
Ura.
he was in Japan, he treated my mom like a wife. After he went back to the States, though, she never heard from him. I wasn't born until after he went back. My mom raised me as a single mother. She used the money my father left her to open a shop selling cigarettes and stuff to occupation troops. It was a decent living, but I didn't have citizenship. They're working to change the law now, but back then if your father was unknown, you couldn't get onto the Japanese family register. And in Japan, that means you can't be Japanese. So as I watched the American soldiers around town, I said to myself, I'm a son of America, the victor. My hair and eyes were different from the skinny, downtrodden Japanese around me. I told
had
myself
salsa
I'd leave
chicken.
this country someday and return to my true homeland. When I was around 10 years old, my mom fell ill, pretty much leaving me to run the shop in her place. One day I found a single picture of my father in the back of a drawer in the shop. I'd show it to the American soldiers who came into the store. A few years went by before one of them told me who he was. I know him, that's Miller. I started asking other guys, do you know where Miller is now? Can anybody tell me where Colonel Miller is now? Turns out he'd left the service and was making a living as an instructor for soldiers in Virginia. It was one of his students who finally told me that. I wrote him a letter in English. I'm your son. I want to go to the United States. Day after day I waited. Then just when I was about to give up, the post office delivered my future to the door.
Doc.
My father sent me some money. I thought my dream was going to come true. I was only thinking of myself. So I went to my bedridden mother and convinced her to let me go. My father arranged for a car to pick me up. It was jet black. When the neighborhood kids who'd always made fun of my hair saw it, their jaws practically hit the ground. I put my mom in a hospital and went on my own to America. When I met my father for the first time, he was living alone in a big house. He told me he'd lost his son, his American son in Vietnam. He showed me a picture of my older brother. I guess that and his divorce left my father feeling lonely, which is probably why he finally took an interest in me. He'd retired from teaching. He was stooped over, could hardly walk. But he
Ira,
gave
what
me
did you
two
have for
things.
dinner?
The name Miller and money for school. I used it to learn English and then go to college. America was exhausted from years of fighting in Vietnam. They were waging
nice,
war
Ira.
in a foreign land, while at home, people were screaming for peace. Right after I graduated, I went back to Japan, alone. My father refused to see my mom. It was the first time I'd seen her in years, and she wouldn't even look at me. At first, I thought she was mad at me, but that wasn't it. Disease had taken her mind. A disease she got while she was young and desperate. She didn't even know who I was. I said, Mom, it's me, Kazuhira. As I spoke, the sound of my own voice rang in my ears. Katsuhira, the name my mom gave me. It means peace in Japanese. I was Japanese.
Ira, mostly, yeah, I try to.
I was the son of this tiny Japanese woman. It was then, for the first time, that I understood the reason, the emotion that inspired my mother to give me that name. She'd watched her hometown and family go up in flames. Her body and her mind were ravaged by war. And yet she chose to have a child named Peace, with a man who was once her enemy. Japan lost the war. But what good is war as a measure of a country? Since the war and up until the oil shock last year, Japan's economy has grown every single year. It's on its way to becoming a stronger country than ever. I stayed in Japan and joined the JSDF. I was 22 at the time.
Goodness gracious.
I did it to pay our bills. But it wasn't just that. I could have found work anywhere. And I knew it. And still, I couldn't think of anything else to do with myself. 2 years later, I didn't have to worry about Mom's hospital bills anymore. I left the JSDF and went back to the States. My father was already dead and buried. I was told he'd shot himself in the head.
Oh my gosh.
America crushed Japan, but it also crushed my father. My American dream was over. After that, I drifted around and, well, you know the rest. GHQ made women like my mother. It made Japan's peace constitution and the JSDF. And it made me. I was spawned by war, but I don't want to die in one. I won't die for a country, and I won't live like a pauper. I won't have my fate decided by some family register. So as long as I stick with you, boss, I've got a good feeling none of that will happen.
Wow.
Snake, the R&D team came up with something new.
What's this?
It's a cardboard tank. It's got enough room for 2 people. Same as any other cardboard box. Apparently the guy in front drives, and the guy in back is the gunner.
Hold on, Kaz. Who the hell came up with this thing?
I'm sorry, boss. He meant well, I swear. I know it's nowhere as good as a real tank, but still.
It's brilliant.
Huh?
The perfect synthesis of stealth and attack power. Compact, elegant design. The finest example of a weapon I've ever seen. Seriously, Kaz, I need to meet the guy who made this. I want to shake his hand.
You serious? Snake, look at it.
It's a masterpiece in every sense of the word. You don't agree?
No, I...
What is that? A tank? I like it.
Puss?
I hate tanks, but this one I think I could get used to. I love that it's a zero-emissions vehicle. It will not hurt the forests of Costa Rica.
What? Nice work, Kaz. I see I made the right choice making you second in command.
But is there something wrong with me?
Oh, that's funny.
Professor Galvez was a KGB spy?
Yeah.
I thought he helped me out of genuine concern for Costa Rica's future.
Nope,
you
sorry.
Didn't know.
How could I? Believe me, Snake. He introduced himself as a peace researcher at the university. He had an office and credentials and everything.
They're masters at creating cover personas. They think of everything. ID papers, jobs, sometimes even families. Don't feel bad you didn't see through it.
But you did?
From the first time we met.
I wish you had told me.
Sorry. I didn't know if it'd be right. You might have gotten mixed up in things you shouldn't.
That is impressive, though. Sizing him up at a single glance.
He reeked.
Reeked?
He had this unmistakable air about him. The air of someone who's been given a mission and will see it through no matter what. Like me. I could just smell it.
That is amazing, Snake.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It was his prosthetic hand. Why would a professor from a peace university need a tool for assassination?
I'm just kidding. It was his prosthetic hand.
I have a favor to ask you, Snake.
What?
Name it.
I want you to give me a job here. I want to help out.
You sure? You just went through a hell of a time. You should probably take it easy until you're settled.
Thank you. But there must be something I can do. You would not want me near a gun. But I am a decent cook.
Now there's a skill we can use.
Jonathan, no, I don't
Put me on
dip.
the mess hall team. I think I can handle it. Once I get used to it, I will even add in some Costa Rican recipes.
Sounds like a plan.
Nuclear deterrence means preventing the use of nuclear weapons in conflicts between states. But what about other situations?
Like what?
Terrorism has been on the rise in recent years, from separatist movements to far-left extremists. What would happen if nuclear weapons fell into terrorists' hands? Without a state, that is, without territory of their own, the chances of having nukes used against them are slim. They have no reason to fear a nuclear strike. Conversely, they have no reason to hesitate to use nukes against their adversaries.
You've got a point. All the ICBMs and strategic bombers in the world amount to nothing against a terrorist crew.
Right. Of course, this is all still hypothetical. Countries keep their nukes under tight watch. There's no immediate danger of terrorists getting their hands on them. But the day may come when the proposition of nuclear terrorism makes nuclear deterrence theory a dead letter.
Yeah. Nuclear terrorism. Interesting.
That's funny.
Snake, how much do you know about the U.S.
Were you going to
Homeland
play after
Air
you're done playing all
Defense
the
Network?
Metal Gear Solids, Dalton? I'm not really sure, to be honest with
up
you.
in the sky.
What games do you like to play,
What I do
Dalton?
know is that NORAD tracks Santa Claus on its radar.
Nice one. I didn't know you were a comedian, too.
Huh? No, I'm serious. It's true. NORAD tracks is... Listen to me. Every December, they set up a hotline.
Okay.
Hey, Rusty, welcome back, dude.
He's real, I tell ya. He used to bring me presents and...
So funny.
Okay, Snakey. As all good little boys know, keeping tabs on Santa Claus is a very important job for NORAD. But they also have another mission. The one they were created for.
So, Dalton, give me some
the
examples.
system they set up for that has been hijacked by Coldman.
You mean Peace Walker's fake data transmissions?
NORAD's early warning system is composed of DSP satellite-mounted infrared sensors and an array of surveillance radar stations.
No, he meets
across
him in
North
Peace
America.
Walker, Rusty.
The network sends out warnings to NORAD
He
at
meets
Cheyenne
him in
Mountain,
this game.
where the data undergoes
This is the
human
first time he meets
evaluation.
Huey.
Peace Walker, on the other hand, has to make its retaliation decisions autonomously. So it's set up to
Meets him first
automatically
here.
receive the same data as NORAD through covert channels. Those channels were also used on the test platform to telemeter the AI's decision-making.
Yeah, that's funny, Arco. It's so
reversed
funny.
the system
It's real, I
to
tell ya.
transmit a fake warning about incoming nuclear missiles outside the usual exercise schedule. I mean, the system could have used better safeguarding. Nobody's going to argue with that. But cracking the AI? That seemed unimaginable. And you can see what happened.
Frank, you know better than to say stuff like that. Rusty, he does. I'm timing you out, Frank. Just don't do it. I think I said Rusty, but I meant Frank. Frank. No, Rusty, I hear you. So, Frank, I'm timing you out. Do it again, I have to ban you. Stop doing... Don't give spoilers to other people. Don't do it. It's ruining for other people. Stop. This is a good one.
Hello? Snake? Mon chéri?
You been drinking, Cecile?
Can't you please do something about this pest?
Who?
Monsieur Miller!
What's he done now?
Wine.
Wine?
He said he thought the soldiers might tire of having beer all the time. So he's brought in some wine instead. And then he gave me a bunch.
Well, that was nice of him.
But the past 2 years have been bad for French wine. Perhaps it is the bad weather we've
Dalton,
had.
well, that makes sense.
But whatever the case, I told him the last thing you want to be drinking right now is French wine.
Well, California and Chile have good wine, too.
But then he goes and stocks the pantry with nothing but French wine from 72. The stuff is a disaster. Then he says, "Come on, Cecile, have a taste of the old country." I had a terrible feeling about it. So I decided just to taste it at first. And then again. And then a few more times.
Took one for the team, huh? But when you do a tasting, don't you usually spit the wine out?
But bottle after bottle, nothing but garbage.
Garbage.
Absolute garbage. Not one half-decent bottle in the whole lot. Taste of the old country, he says.
Sorry to hear that.
I cannot believe this. What will we do with all this wine?
The guys aren't too picky when it comes to taste.
You sound just like Monsieur Miller.
Miller.
Huh?
When I complained,
Miller.
he simply said, as long as it gets the job done. You people are such culinary savages. Allez to vous faire voir. Somebody take me back to Paris, please.
I think you've had a little too much, Cecile.
Monsieur Miller.
You seem like a very, how do I put this, uninhibited woman.
You think so? I am no different from other Parisian women. Not since May 1968.
May 1968? The general strike that almost brought down the president?
Right. But it was more than just a strike. It started with the
Garbage.
student movement at Strasbourg University in '66. They did not want anything from the country, but instead sought reform at the school. That helped ignite a fire in the hearts of scores of dissatisfied young people. And the movement spread all over France. It was more than just opposition to Vietnam and the de Gaulle administration. People also called for free love and the breaking away from other old values. Looking back, I am not sure what the main goal really was. But whatever the case, it was more of a young people's movement than a strike or a protest.
So, it was like the hippies or something?
In some ways, perhaps. But we weren't blinded by mysticism, nor did we seek a return to nature.
I see. So, while they wanted to retreat to their closed communes...
We tried to change the world. And in doing so, we learned that when everyone comes together, it can be done.
You had a lot more success. In America, hippies have just become a social problem, while I hear Japan's student movements crashed and burned.
I wonder what was different.
Good question. I'd like to know myself.
Okay. God, look at all this stuff.
AI stands for artificial intelligence. It refers to a man-made machine possessing an intellect on par with that of a human being.
Is that even possible?
Possible. You've seen it with your own eyes. What the AI weapons are capable of. How Peace Walker carried out the boss's will in the end. No mere machine could ever choose to sacrifice itself like that.
I just can't see how a bunch of circuits and switches could have a will of its own.
It's called the ghost in the machine, Snake. And it exists.
What did you mean by the ghost in the machine?
Oh, that. It's a term coined by the
Bada boom, no, he was talking
Shibare
about...
Ryle. You've heard of Descartes.
Hey, Shark-Eyed,
yes.
what's up?
I
No.
think, therefore I am.
That is the one. Descartes espoused the dualistic theory of mind and body. He believed that our
Bada
thinking
boom,
minds
no.
exist in a separate dimension from our bodies, which are governed by the laws of physics. But if that were true, then couldn't you say that a mechanical body, inhabited by a ghost mind, is a human being? Ryle criticized Descartes
What
on
does
those
our
grounds,
code?
saying such a thing surely wouldn't be human.
Why'd you bring it up?
I wasn't thinking of Ryle in particular when I said it. I simply thought that if a person is composed of a machine and a ghost, perhaps the opposite is true as well. Perhaps, by placing a ghost inside a machine, we could, in effect, give birth to a new person.
And that was your idea for the boss AI?
The moment you ripped the memory board out, the mammal pod ceased to function. It should have been dead. And yet, Peace Walker righted itself, singing a song of peace.
I couldn't help but feel that her soul had come to inhabit Peace Walker.
Shark Eye, what do you mean I banned you? I've never banned you. Are you? If I banned you, then you wouldn't be targeting my stream right now. So come in here, Shark Eye. If you want to come in and have a good time, that's right. If you're going to talk about that kind of stuff, then you might as well just leave. But good to have you, Shark Eye. I hope you're here to have a good time and not to cause trouble.
Let's say, hypothetically, there really was an intelligent machine. How would you prove it? What's the difference between a high-level computer and an AI?
Yeah, I did ban you. I did. Because you were saying you had a terrible mouth.
Snake, listen to my voice talking to you now. Suppose it were an AI.
Say what?
What if the living, breathing me sitting here
right,
drinking
Laffy.
tea and talking
If you bring it up again, I'm banning this account.
AI, programmed to simulate my thoughts.
No,
and my
no
voice.
chances.
You're nuts.
No, I'm not. You couldn't prove I was a real human
What's up,
being,
Randy?
could you?
What do you mean, Randy?
No.
So if an AI is so advanced you can't tell it from the real thing, wouldn't you call that intelligence?
I'm not quite convinced.
Whoa, Uber, thanks for those 100 biddies, baby.
It's
Thank you
how
so
Dr.
much,
Turing
dude.
explained artificial intelligence.
Thank
the
you.
test I described is called the Turing test, in his honor.
Yeah, well, sounds
Sorry,
like
Randy,
a bad
you needed
joke
a space
to me.
there.
That singing monster of yours put me through hell. If I never meet one again, it'll be too soon.
Shame. And I was about to let an AI take my place in our conversation.
Don't even think about it.
Dr. Alan Turing is known as the father of computer
Alright, Shark Eye.
science. It was he who formulated the basic
If you even
theory
bring it
of
up
AI.
again, I'm
During the
banning
war,
this account.
he worked
Because I'm
for
tired of
GC
dealing
and
with it.
CS.
The government's
Just talk about the
cryptology
game,
school,
talk to
the one that
us.
broke Enigma.
The very
Don't bring it
same.
up again.
Without him, they might never have been able to decipher the Germans' code. But then
I don't have time to
they
deal with your
arrested
crap
him.
tonight.
Why?
Or
Were
at all.
his some of the greatest contributions to winning the war?
Homosexuality was a crime in Britain back then, and he was gay. I know exactly how crushed he was. I feel it's my duty to further his AI research.
Like the imitation game, huh?
Huh. You know it then. The clue that inspired the Turing test came from a trifling little party game. You exchange written notes with another person behind a screen and try to guess their gender, whether they're a woman or a man, pretending to be a woman. It's surprisingly difficult to tell the difference. Man or woman, human or machine. What do the differences even mean? Dr. Turing was fascinated by the differences between men and women. Perhaps that's what led him to formulate his test.
What if you hadn't used the boss as the model for the AI?
What do you mean?
If the end goal is MAD, it seems like there are more suitable models out there. A military chief of staff, or a nuclear technician, even the president.
Patriotism, leadership, good judgment. Each of those qualities is essential when deciding whether to launch a nuke. And she had them all.
Wouldn't the president
Colca,
too?
it's a little
It's not
behind.
enough.
It's a little slow today.
She had the will for it.
Will?
It's just coming
Let
in
me
late.
explain, Snake. Peace Walker is a standalone weapon. It has to decide on its own whether or not to launch a nuke. It can't turn to anyone else for advice. It can't do its job if it's not prepared to take sole responsibility for the fate of the world.
I beat
know
that
of
part,
no
but there's
other
still
human
more
being who
pros
could
and
bear
cons.
that
There's still
burden.
more to
That's
it.
it.
There were technical considerations, of course. To begin with, the female brain is a more appropriate model for an AI.
Oh, wait, the female brain?
Pros and cons. I beat like the main part, but there's still extra stuff you can do, which is what I'm working on right now.
What do you mean
Give
by
you more
that,
story.
modeling your AI after the female brain?
Snake, what is the human mind capable of that a computer is not?
Being lazy?
Interesting response. And not incorrect. But the answer I was looking for was empathy.
Empathy?
The ability to feel for others, to be more precise. Love for a child. Pity for the weak. grief for the dead. All of these are particularly well developed in the female brain.
That's stretching it a little.
On the contrary, it's perfectly reasonable. The male brain, on the other hand, may be well suited for systematic thinking, but it's less able to empathize. In that sense, it's closer to a computer.
Dalton.
So if your objective is to make the AI think more like a human...
You need to teach it how to empathize like a woman.
The novel, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep?
What's up, TG Geeko? What's up? Welcome.
In the book, an empathy test is used to distinguish
That's
between
right, Rusty.
machines and human beings. As machines become more and more advanced, our society will gradually become more and more systematic. Our cities will teem with
Pros and cons. It's
robot-like
good.
people, unable to feel for others. We cannot allow that to happen. Computers must learn to empathize. The same goes for humans, only more so.
Well, what about yourself? You make these claims, and yet I've never seen you empathize with a real person.
It's true. Until now, I was a prisoner of death.
What have you been up to,
It was my
Geeko?
intention to die upon the completion of Mammal's development. She was my one reason to live.
But you changed your mind.
I did. Because she taught me the dignity of living. My eyes are open now. I want to go on living and seeing real people.
I did Uru, but there's more to it. There's other extra stuff you can do. A lot more story.
Is it really necessary to make machines think like humans? I think empathy would get in the way of making the decision to retaliate.
I admit, human thought may not be fully compatible with level-headed decision-making. Then again, is there such
I know,
a
right?
thing as non-human thought? The moment computers became so advanced that they could calculate faster than human beings, a new dream was born.
Dream?
If we can create a machine that can do advanced mathematics...
So, Randy, what have you been up to today, dude?
One that can think like a human. The 19th century author, Auguste Villiers-L'Isle-Adam, wrote a book called Tomorrow's Eve, in which the protagonist fashions an artificial woman to serve as his ideal lover. I believe the idea of creating an intelligent being with our own hands is one of mankind's oldest dreams.
So AI is a product of people's dreams, then?
Not only AI, civilization itself is the process by which mankind gives form to its dreams. But not all dreams are pleasant. Some have expressed fears about non-human intelligence.
Yeah, they want the benefits with none of the risks.
Some fear that intelligent robots might rise up and rebel against their human masters, as portrayed by the Czech writer Karel Čapek in his Rossum's Universal Robots, or in the 1970 film Colossus, the Forbin Project.
So, Uru, have you started some, have you played any more Metal Gear Solid 5 yet?
And the Soviet Union join forces and plot to subjugate humanity. Isaac Asimov offered a specific solution to these fears with his 3 laws of robotics.
Yeah, AI.
Which demonstrated that while robot intelligence is different from that of humans,
so are you done with tests yet, Randy, or not?
Coexist. In order to
are you done with exams?
Computers with intelligence, we must first have a thorough understanding of what intelligence is. And that is where the need for a practical and feasible expert system arises.
About half of it last night, so you still got more to download. See, I have it on a disc.
So what's an expert system?
You
got your girlfriend's nice, Randy. How's she doing? You having a good time?
As such a system. An expert system is a type of proxy program by which a computer makes decisions as an expert would. The program, Mycin, for example, is a system that decides which kind of antibiotics to prescribe. The system asks the patient a series of questions to narrow down the range of appropriate drugs.
So you program Peace Walker to
Randy,
prescribe
I remember you telling me that,
nuclear warheads instead of penicillin.
What I realized, however, was that a simple expert system wasn't up to the task.
You need more than expertise to launch a nuke.
Indeed. Expertise is a necessary prerequisite, but insufficient on its own.
How long have you been dating?
To launch a retaliatory strike
if you don't mind me
requires
asking, Randy.
of a wider range of factors. In such a scenario, the entire global situation becomes the criterion for making a decision.
Makes sense.
You screw up the prescription and the whole world goes into anaphylactic
For those that have
shock.
subbed, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. We're at 925. Awesome.
Knowledge upon which to base its decisions won't cut
Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it.
I had the AI study the
75 to 1,000, baby.
Thus creating a true expert system. A strong AI.
You couldn't leave the world in the hands of something with anything less than absolute worldview.
I could have built a simple expert system in no time at all. Say, how would you like a system that decides which guns you should equip according to the mission's parameters?
I'll pass. I'm not gonna leave my life up to somebody else's judgment. Especially not a machine.
Randy, I asked you how long y'all have been dating. How long have you and your girlfriend been dating? Golly.
With current technology, AI are inevitably enormous in size. But as circuit integration continues to advance, they will become even smaller. As small as human brains, and perhaps smaller than that. And in the meantime, robotics will continue to advance as well, to the point where we can create androids, robots that resemble humans. And then...
And then what?
Well, I don't need to spell it out for you, do I?
Don't
Rusty, what do you
tell
mean?
Me you're thinking of making an android imitation of the boss.
Surely the thought has crossed your mind as well. Of one day being reunited with her?
Enough. I don't want any part of it.
I see. I didn't mean to offend you. In reality, AI is more likely to evolve in the opposite direction anyway.
The opposite direction? What does that mean?
My fat
More and
with some
more,
cake and
AI
ice cream.
are
Nice,
becoming
Randy.
systems that specialize in mass information processing, without human intelligence, thought, or emotion. A
Oh,
machine
Rusty,
that has no
do you think I should?
individualism or sense of self, but rather behaves as a collective, exhibiting the qualities of a society.
Like a beehive.
Yes.
Nico, I'm not
it
timing you out,
aggregates data
but I
collected
want to
by
remove that
individuals
comment
and
because
determines how the
people don't know
collective
this
will
yet.
act. Just as honeybees travel
That's
between
a,
the
that's a
hive
spoiler.
and
We haven't got to
flowers.
that point yet.
The key to achieving
Nico,
that will
not
be
mad, just
networking AI together.
refrain from saying
I don't know
what
how to
that
say
is
this,
yet, so
but
please
that
don't.
kind of gives me the creeps.
But if your goal is to control society, it's the better model to use. It lets you filter data, disseminate only what you want disseminated. Of course, I myself have no interest in an AI without a shred of life to it.
I'm glad you liked it. Maybe so.
Earlier, you called the mammal pod a butterfly.
Like I
Not
said,
a
Gecko,
pupa or a
no big deal.
cocoon,
Just please refrain
but
from
an
that right
imago.
now.
Yes, the AI that came before the mammal pod were works in progress.
Works in progress.
They were enough to keep the frame running, but not enough to make decisions about nuclear retaliation. They weren't quite complete. They were pupae. Only when I added the boss's data did the AI take on its true form, becoming a butterfly and taking flight.
And that's why the nose art on Peace Walker was a butterfly.
I gave the mammal AI the code name BS Imago. BS is short for boss.
Golly, so much.
Huey called that gigantic unmanned chopper a chrysalis. Is that another one of your AI code names?
Yes, you're referring to the TJ Chrysalis 6000. There's also the GW Pupa 5000, the TR Cocoon 7000.
I get it. A hovercraft type and a treaded type. And those letters on the front. TJ, GW,
Thomas
or whatever.
Jefferson.
Those are initials.
Correct.
George
the
Washington.
initials of the American presidents whose faces are carved into Mount Rushmore.
Then you're missing one.
I assigned that one to the reptile pod. AL Aurelia 8000.
Aurelia.
Hi, Shark.
Another word for chrysalis. A pupa just before it emerges.
All of the initials, except for BS, were of Coldman's choosing. I chose mine from the storied ranks of British royalty. MS, AV, EW.
What do those stand for?
You can't guess. Why, Mary Stuart, Alexandrina Victoria, and Elizabeth Windsor.
All queens. Of course.
Are you familiar with the film 2001: A Space Odyssey?
I
I've heard of it, but...
Of course not. I didn't expect you to be cultured enough to appreciate such things.
Yeah, thanks. Anyway...
2001 features an AI called HAL, a highly advanced system that controls an exploration spacecraft. It can converse with people, and even play chess.
Huh. Now where have I heard that before?
The way HAL was portrayed was truly superb.
How so?
HAL is given secret orders that not even the ship's captain knows about. Naturally, he's not allowed to divulge them to the crew. The stress of it causes HAL to crack.
Crack?
Go crazy. Though there are those who interpret it differently. One by one, HAL kills off the crew until the captain finally shuts it down. The film offers amazing insights into AI, their growth, their utility, their faults, and their fear of death.
Well, you must have found it useful in your research then.
Must you always be so utilitarian? It doesn't matter whether or not it's useful. What matters is that it inspired me.
Then it was useful.
Never mind. The portrayal of HAL wasn't the only wonderful thing about the film. It was full of hints about the future of human evolution. Truly, a film for the ages.
Strangelove, when did you and the boss first meet?
Did she ever tell you about what she saw in space?
Yeah.
I saw the same thing along with her. The Soviets beat America into space with Sputnik, and so America rushed to be first in manned spaceflight. NASA used her as their top secret guinea pig, launching her deep into the cold blackness of space. I took part in the project as a scientist.
You were there with her?
Yes. For a brief time. We were one and the same, she and I.
Mm-hmm.
We sought each other out, completed each other. Did you know that inside every woman there's a universe? And that we are able to sense this in each other? We connected because of our empathetic female brains. As time went on, I began to have doubts about offering such a noble soul as sacrifice. Why did she have to... The flight test was a narrow success, and she miraculously made it back alive. But her mind and body were horribly mangled, and there was nothing I could do for her. We were no longer one and the same. She went away, and I, having nothing else to live for, immersed myself in AI research, hoping that no one would ever have to make her sacrifice again.
I never knew.
It's not really worth knowing. We were ships passing in the night, that's all. Perhaps someday I'll tell you the long version, if you're interested.
So why'd you use torture on me?
That was quite a warm welcome you gave me at the base in Costa Rica.
Sorry about that. But I simply had to know.
The boss's final act?
Yes. By inputting her thoughts and actions into the AI, I was imbuing it with her mind. The only thing I couldn't understand was her final act.
Operation Snake Eater.
Official history says she betrayed her homeland and defected to the enemy and was killed by you. But it didn't make sense. The boss would be the last person on Earth to betray her country. It was logically inconsistent.
It was, wasn't it?
That internal inconsistency prevented the AI from activating properly. Just as HAL malfunctioned in the film, I understood the reasoning, but I had to have proof. Proof of her final act, her true intentions, one way or another.
So you tried to squeeze it out of me, huh?
As a matter of fact, I did. Your silence was the very answer I was looking for.
Dun dun.
That white horse the boss rode.
The Andalusian, yes.
How'd it get to Costa Rica?
I went looking for it. It was her final witness. Even if it couldn't speak, I found it and brought it here.
Where? I thought for sure it'd be blown to ashes by those MiGs.
I searched the ends of the earth for that horse, and found it at last in a horse market in Britain.
Britain? Are you saying it came all the way over the Ural Mountains, through Europe, and across the English Channel?
Who knows, really? Perhaps someone took it there.
Wait, the thought never occurred to you that it might be a different Andalusian?
Jonathan, I do. Well, I think.
I can't prove it. Or rather, I couldn't.
What do you mean?
I'm honored.
You should know, best of all, that horse wouldn't let anyone ride it. And believe
Jonathan.
me, I nearly killed myself trying. The only one it allowed on its back was you. That was the proof. Though I hate to admit
Yeah, I know. That's a super horse.
I ran it to its death.
But in that last run, it regained the glory of its youth, using the last of its strength to pursue its former master. Any horse would wish for such a fine end.
That's a dang super horse. That's for dang sure.
I recreated her thought patterns exactly.
Just so you know, here in a few minutes, I'm going to have to stop the stream. Then I'll be back around...
Weighed the past,
I'll be back in about 30 minutes. Jonathan, I'm not sure. I'll have to take about a 30-minute break or so, guys, and I'll be back at around 11, just so you know.
So, what you're saying
and we'll finish this up. Maybe start ground zeros, depending on where we are.
I didn't say that. What's important is that we wish for peace. MSF needs a way to protect itself from the might of nations. Survival requires pragmatic thought and action. But you must still retain your ideals. If the gap between reality and those ideals ever leads you to lose them, I doubt MSF will survive.
Rusty, okay. But I'll definitely be back. On your new PC, Brutal, nice. Can you tell me about your specs? Brutal. That's awesome, man. How are you?
Is that a code name?
No, just a nickname. Don't tell me you don't recognize it. From Kubrick's Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb.
Tommy, bro, hey!
It came out in 1964. A dark comedy about the absurdity of nuclear deterrence.
You were in a movie?
No, stupid. I got my nickname because of that movie.
Stupid?
Why? Because you look like the doctor in the movie?
No, that Dr. Strangelove was a man.
So?
Back when I was at ARPA, I kept a photo of the boss on my desk. I was totally engrossed in my research and showed no interest in the opposite sex. Plus, I had a photo of a woman on my desk. The fools around me turned it into a cruel taunt, calling me Strangelove. Even for a bunch of shut-ins who never went out to the cinema, that title seemed to ring true with them. Anyhow, in their eyes, homosexuality was something strange.
Rusty, I know.
Seeing things outside the lens of their own standards. Being strange means you have your own unique point of view. I rather considered it an honor.
An honor.
So, you were with ARPA before you came here,
Oh, stupid.
Yes. Back then, it was really the only place I could make a living from my AI research.
And before
Monsieur
that,
Miller.
I started out at NASA. That's where I met her.
when Boss went into space.
Yes. It was that incident that turned me away from aerospace engineering. Space is entirely too hazardous a place for human beings. That was why I felt an immediate need to develop AI. As it turned out, rockets later became much safer, and mankind reached the surface of the moon. In any event, it was a hollow Cold War victory.
That's awesome, Brutal.
When you get down
That's
to
great,
it, a
though.
nuclear
I'm
missile
glad
is
that you
just a
got it.
rocket
Nice.
with a nuclear warhead strapped to it. Thus, taking the initiative in the space race was tantamount to a military show of force.
But the budgetary strain was too big for Washington or Moscow to handle.
Yes, and
Yeah,
then there was
no,
the Cuban Missile
stupid.
Crisis and the Vietnam War. And then came détente. Having leapt ahead of the Soviet Union with its moon landing, America shut down the Apollo program in 72.
Hey, Count, what's up?
It was around then that ARPA was downsized and renamed DARPA, the D standing for Defense. With few
DARPA,
prospects
DARPA
for
G.
continuing my AI research, Coldman's invitation was a godsend. It was also a chance to have them collect data on her.
The end result being this mess.
But we did learn something valuable from her. The nobility of peace.
Hey, what's your role in Mother Base, woman?
Why'd you agree to come here? to Mother Base.
You intrigued me.
Me? Hold on. You're not planning on modeling your next AI after me.
Not a bad idea, but I have no intention of ever again attempting to transplant human thought into machines.
Oh, that's a relief.
You are the man who inherited the boss's
All right,
will.
Count, good.
You're gathering people around
There
you,
is, Rusty.
even
That's why I'm
now,
watching. I never watched all
shaping
these
them,
before.
Building a new organization. I'd like to see how it turns out.
You're not planning to go back to AI research?
I never said such a thing. Of course my work will continue.
Here?
In my eyes, the growth of MSF as an organization is analogous to the development of the nervous system. The way you become intertwined, stimulate each other, branch out in new directions. It's really quite inspirational.
Interesting way to put it.
Of course, I intend
Good
to
to see you,
repay you
Count.
for your hospitality. The fruits of my
You're not going to
research
talk, you're
will
just
be
going
at
to
your
chat.
disposal. Why not assign me
Okay, Tommy,
to
sounds
the
good.
R&D team?
Right,
I
Rusty.
promise you won't be disappointed.
I already did. Don't worry.
You know, that ID card I got from Huey wouldn't let me into the lab.
Of course not. I deactivated it.
Why?
Why?
As though I'd let him into my lab.
Oh, you don't seem to care for him much, even though you two are in the same field.
Oh, please. For starters, I can't stand that wishy-washy attitude of his. If he's got something to say to me, he should be a man and come say it in person, not write some furtive letter.
But if his card doesn't work, how's he supposed to—
And another thing, the way he always demeans himself. Every other sentence begins with, I could be wrong, but... Why can't he just do what he does and be confident about it?
Well, there was the thing about his dissertation being plagiarized.
The real problem is he doesn't have a whit of independence in him. In Costa Rica, and even back at NASA, he was always following people around, asking if there was some way he could help. Why doesn't he stop his whining, take a stand, and face up to me?
I think I know how he feels.
And to top it all off, he seems to enjoy referring to himself by that nickname I gave him. I simply don't get it. How can he be so submissive?
So, Huey was a nickname you gave him.
That's right. I took it from the name of a drone in the science fiction film Silent Running.
Drone?
It's a type of worker robot. The way he follows people,
Rusty,
just
he
waiting
kind of
for them to
does
boss him
AI
around
work
is so
too
similar.
in this
I
game.
couldn't help myself. Oh, it's an American film directed by Douglas Trumbull, the man who did the special effects for 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Imagine that. A scientist who likes science fiction.
And that's not all.
There's more.
He's a man.
Hang on. I seem to remember you saying he should be more of a man.
Yes. Well, he is an awfully good scientist. Without his reptile pod, my mammal pod wouldn't function, just as the cerebrum can't exist without the cerebellum and the brainstem. He did a fine job of designing it. I'll give him that.
Huh. That sounded suspiciously like praise.
It's merely an objective observation. I like people who possess the will to move forward. I have no time for those who refuse to take control of their lives. Until he does, my opinion remains the same.
God.
So, you and Cecile seem to be enjoying yourselves back at that lab.
What are you insinuating? I only kept her because I didn't want our secret to be known.
And the personal baths. You could have left her in
Hey,
there alone
yeah,
and
what's
locked
up?
the door from the outside.
Yes, that, well, she seemed anxious.
Dr. Strange
so I
loved
know.
you, yeah.
Why would she be anxious?
She was beautiful. I was only admiring her beauty.
She was terrified.
I never meant her any harm. She knew that. I know she did.
But she felt like she was in enough danger to run away.
No matter what I did, if Coldman found her, she would have been... You're right. The truth is, I wanted to save her. But not if it meant
Dalton, I
forestalling
know.
the completion of Mammal.
So you made it easy for her to escape.
Do you really think I am that soft? I'll admit security wasn't exactly tight. It wouldn't have been difficult for her to escape from the building.
Seemed like she had a rougher time after she got out.
At any rate, I never did anything to her to deserve any blame. Is that clear?
Okay.
Count,
okay.
I know. She
I
talks a
believe
lot.
you.
What's up, Count? It's the last part of it here,
mention
Count.
this, but just to be clear, there's a limit to the parts we can produce here at Mother Base. Therefore, I've built
Nostalgic
Zeke's
for sure.
AI using memory boards you pulled from other AI weapons.
Will that work?
In the human brain, individual functions are spread across multiple regions. The same is true of AI. Multiple parts sharing the same function interlink to strengthen that function. For example, the more sensor memory boards you have, the greater Zeke's search and detect capabilities will be. Install more movement boards, and you'll increase its mobility.
Meaning the AI's capabilities change depending on how much memory we give it?
Exactly. The more boards you install, the more powerful a function will be.
No, it's a person. Okay, wow. Okay, we just gotta... Alright, guys. We'll finish these last couple of tapes here in about 30 minutes. I'm gonna take a quick break. GTX, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. So, sorry, I'm gonna have to take a 30-minute break. And I will be back after that around 11 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. So, I hope you decide to come back. So, I appreciate y'all hanging out. And I will see y'all here in a little bit. So if y'all want to tune back in about 30 minutes, I'll be back then, guys. So thank you so much for being here. Thanks for the support, the bits, the subs, the follows. And I'll be back in 30 minutes, guys. So hopefully I'll see you then. All right, see y'all.